Hi everyone, it's Lisa Finkel from Finkel Pottery coming to you from Prince Edward Island on the east coast of Canada on a beautiful Sunday. So kiln and load for you to show. I've already had a peek, maybe a few little redos in there. And this kiln was a slow cool schedule with a top temp of 2190 and a slow cool down to 1900 and held for 30 minutes and then cooling naturally after that. So let's just get started. Here's another one of my olive oil pours, and this is a refire. I wasn't happy with the amount of drippage I was getting, so I added some more flux and I refired it. And winter wood on the bottom, and pretty well every green and blue I had in paint jars splashed on there. I don't remember exactly what. There's seaweed in there. There's Mediterranean, blue lagoon. There's, oh my gosh, so many different colors. But it's a fun thing to do. Just if you have a color palette you really love and you have a bunch of different variations of that color, just give it a shot. Just stripe them on, overlap them, put lots of flux, see what happens. It's all fun. And these little saucers are for a cup and saucer set are refires because the purple was way too light, so I added some more purple and that turned out much better. So there's little matching cups for them that I did in a previous unload. This, I started playing with Jungle Gems. So this is Meadow, Jungle Gems Meadow at cone 6. And I had done a tester tile at cone 04, and it's a lovely solid color. I think for this one, lesson learned, it got really opaque, or really translucent, sorry. So I think next time, and I'll probably just refire it and throw some flux on it and see what happens, but next time I might do like a white or yellow underneath it and then put it over it, just to make that look a little more solid. So that'll probably just get a refire, and that's Coyote Turquoise Lake in the bottom. This, pretty sure that's Fire Brick Red, and this is Spectrum Pearl White, 3 coats inside and then just on the lip. So these are just little bowls I make that I sell with little wooden spoons in them. It's one of my creature mugs. So this is an underglaze transfer, and it's by Ceramica Transfers, and they're in Canada. And then it's dipped into Laguna Power Turquoise with a slight overlap on the bottom of Coyote Root Beer, 3 coats. But I did get some crawling right in here. So I'll add a little glaze and just refire, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm in any danger of it dripping off the mug, so that's good. This is a refire, and I don't exactly remember. Started out with 3 coats of Spectrum Pearl White, and then, oh look, pinholed a bit on the bottom. Oh, refiring. God. So this is Pottery Supply House Purple Haze on the back, which was perfect in the first firing. And then this is chips of blue hydrangea, just dried and sprinkled. And then it was the purple haze on the rim, but it really burnt out. It turned this kind of funny ochre color. So I added some night moth on the rim, which is lovely, but look. So they're not sharp, I don't think, but they're pretty consistently around it. So that'll be something either for me or for the seconds pile, either or. We'll see. A bunch of my little bowls. So this is Purple Haze dipped and 3 coats of Spectrum Pearl White with just a tiny bit of pearl white on the rim. This one is Norse Blue, dipped. Then Blue Hydrangea inside and on the rim, and then Light Flux all the way around the rim, inside and out. Because Blue Hydrangea, when Light Flux hits, it turns this lovely white. Like the drips are really white with some pink in there. I like that effect. This one is 2 coats of Honey Flux, 2 coats of Honey Flux inside on the rim, just on like into about here. Then a coat of River Birch over the Honey Flux, and then 2 thick coats of Spectrum Soft Aqua inside and on the rim. That's very pretty. And you can see this little bump here, which is just a bump, my boo-boo from throwing, but it's not, it's covered, it's glaze covered, so I won't be worrying about that too much. Just a little dip bowl. This one is pretty. This is one of my 4 dimpled mugs, which are really comfortable to hold, and it is Purple Haze, Pottery Supply House Purple Haze, dipped, and then on the top, Coyote Turquoise Lake, dipped with a slight overlap, then Blue Hydrangea over that, and Light Flux over that. And that's a really pretty color combo. And just my studio clear inside, and this is on a speckled clay. That would be turquoise, mid smooth stone speckled. It's just a white stoneware with a speckle. It's a really lovely clay, lovely to throw with too. Okay, so now we have 3 of these little bumblebee mugs, just clear inside, studio clear inside. This would be, this is a Sandbow Transfer bumblebee. And then this is Spectrum Curry, which I really like how we get this frosting bit on the curry. Gives you some nice variation. So I did 3 of these little guys. I might put 3 little bumblebees inside with an overglazed decal just inside the lip. This one is on speckled clay. And last one of this particular design. I've got 2 bowls, and this is a pretty color. Wowza. So this is Spectrum Soft Aqua, and it's just like a cereal size bowl, and it's Honey Flux and River Birch. Honey Flux and River Birch on the inside lip, then 2 thick coats of Spectrum Soft Aqua all the way up and over the edge. You just get the tiniest hint of aqua there on the bowl itself. And I did the exact same one in a little dip bowl. No difference. So those are cute. I like that color a lot. So pretty for summer. And this one, exact same glaze treatment with the soft blue that I just showed you with the bowl. Okay, next shelf. We live on an island, so I did some bowls just with little starfishes on the side. Starfishes, not sure. This one's got a little spot. I might have to refire it. So this is, and I just did a solid dip on them and then wiped it a little bit back on the starfish. So this is Coyote Turquoise Lake. And yeah, I might have to do a little refire on that one. This one's fine. Coyote Turquoise Lake. And I'll, once again, I'll sell these with little wooden spoons. And I did them in some different colors. So this one is Norse Blue, dipped, wiped back. Check out the wow on that bowl. That's definitely going in the second pile. Or in my house. One or the other. also Norse blue. There we go. I don't know why, but I always seem to bump bowls when I'm moving them around, probably because they flare out a bit. So this one is Turquoise Lake, or no, sorry, Laguna Power Turquoise. I kind of like just the solid colors for that. Same thing. Here's another blue in that, or bowl in that Spectrum soft blue with the honey flux and the river birch on the sides and on the corners. Really like when you use a lot of the Spectrum glazes, if you have like a swirl or texture, it really plays nicely with that, because some glazes you'd lose that little effect, but I love that. This one is Spectrum Satin Speckled White. It's really pretty. Lovely, lovely finish. It's a soft, nice feeling satin. And I've got 3 little bowls again. I'm saying this is Fire Brick Red. I really can't remember if it's Fire Brick Red or my Studio Cranberry. It's one or the other. It actually might be my Studio Cranberry with Spectrum Pearl White in the middle. I did a bunch of these because I'm getting ready to open a little stall at a market, and I wanted some inexpensive things that people could grab and go if they didn't want to buy a mug or whatever. So this one is the Purple Haze and the Pearl White. And this one again is the Norse Blue with the blue hydrangea on the inside and on the lip with some light flux. So that's those, a little bit of repetition there. Okay, so last shelf. These are a refire. Once again, these are Ceramica Transfers, the Fox. The top is Coyote Turquoise Lake. The bottom is Laguna Power Turquoise. And then I put a little bit of flux where they meet on the refire because I had a few spots, like so tiny, that the glaze had not met when I dipped them, because these were dips. So that fixed that nicely. A nice simple little fix. Yeah, that's perfect. Same thing here. So those are pretty. I love the effect on this one. So this is, on the bottom, it's a dip into Norse Blue. On the top is 3 coats of Spectrum Soft Aqua. Then where the 2 meet, I've got flux, light flux. And then I do a dip in, not all the way, just like on the rim, oh gosh, of Laguna Power Turquoise. Check that out, isn't that pretty? Wowza. That's nice. I like that a lot. This is just a little gift for somebody who had taken my husband fishing. So there's a story behind that, but unless you knew them, that wouldn't be that interesting. But it just says Fat Cat Charters, home of the Muskie Lounge. Little inside joke there. Now this one turned out better. So this is also the Meadow Jungle Gems over the Coyote Turquoise Lake on a mug, and I actually quite like it on the mug. So I don't think I'd refire this one, just the vase. But it's cute. So I'm seeing lots of potters are starting to play with the Jungle Gems a little bit. They're low fire, originally designed as low fire glazes, but you can get some nice movement with them. I might as well show you the other one too. Oh, this one's interesting too. I really kind of like this. This almost looks like an ash glaze. So this is Jungle Gems Blue Caprice on the top. So first I dipped it in my Studio Blue, And then I did 2 good coats, just slightly overlapping, and then just kind of a 3rd coat on the rim because I didn't want it to be too thin. And that turned out, that's a cool mug. I like that. Yeah, it really does look like an ash, whoops, an ash glaze. This is just another one of my Starfish Seaside sand dollar mugs. So the bottom is deep sea Amico. Top is just randomly kind of done. Top is textured kiwi, and then there's seaweed on the textured kiwi, over the textured kiwi, and then this where there's a gap, I had put a couple of coats of winterwood and then light flux, and you get some nice movement with that. I like it when it drips down around the starfish. That's pretty. Here's another bear mug, and this is with the Laguna Power turquoise and the root beer. Now, in this case, we didn't get any crawling, so that's nice. I did not have to refire that one. He's cute. I love those underglaze transfers. Okay, this is my first time using Mako sea salt, and I really like it. So this one, hang on one sec. I want to find the other one. Okay, great. So I did 2, and I just did a slightly different treatment on one than the other. So this one, I did dip in alabaster, then 1 coat of the sea salt. Then I took 3 coats of green tea down to about here. So this was just green tea. And that was it. This one, I did the exact same treatment, but on the very rim, about a 1/2 inch, I did 2 coats of seaweed. And that really gave it a pretty look. That's a nice. It almost put a blue hint in there, and it gave it a real metallic sheen. Beautiful. Happy with that. Very nice. This is just another one of purple haze with dipped purple haze on the bottom, dipped in Laguna turquoise lake on the top, and then blue hydrangea and flux. This one ran a lot more. It must have been a little hotter in the bottom of the kiln. Very pretty. Nice. This one I was just playing, so it's purple haze on the bottom. Then where they meet on the top, I did 2 thick coats of Spectrum Pearl White, and then I did a tiny little dip at the top of the purple again, and that turned out very pretty. Pearl White, it's a gift that keeps on giving. And this one is just the purple haze and the pearl white. I wanted to see what it looked like just by itself, and it's nice. It's got a real smoky look. I mean, you get this with, I found all the floating glazes. Sometimes you get these patches where you don't get as much float or frost or whatever you want to call it, but I think it's quite pretty. Nice color. This is another one of the Norse Blue, the Spectrum Soft Aqua, Flux Where They Meet, dip of the Laguna Power Turquoise. And that is a very pretty blue mug. I like that a lot. I'm a blue girl though, blue and green. This is just the classic dip into Pottery Supply House red wine. I call it cranberry, but it's Pottery Supply House red wine. And then slightly overlapping 3 coats of Spectrum Sangria. And it's a nice, bright, cheery mug. I'm not going to show you all of these, but I did a bunch more PEI Girl mugs, and I'll just show you one of each because I posted a picture. It's funny what happens in social media. I posted a picture of these mugs not glazed with the white clay, and so many people reached out and said, you should do them in all white. We really like the all white. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, see how it goes. But I was really worried about body staining on the glaze that I put in the letters, and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have a mess, but it turned out perfect, so I'm really happy about that. So what I did was I used Tucker's Mid Smooth Stone Speckled White Stoneware because I didn't want just a flat white. I knew that I wanted a little bit of something happening because I just couldn't do it. So it's just dipped in my Studio White and wiped back, and I had done a PEI Girl applique. PEI's Prince Edward Island, where I live. And this color was Sangria, Spectrum Sangria, and I just painted it over the letters and made sure it's soaked in. And the letters are from MKM. I've said it before, they have paid for themselves 10 million times over. They're a little expensive on the front end, but man, they're so worth it. Good quality, nice deep indents when you use them. So that's that one. And look, no body staining, just a nice simple white mug. And then this is Laguna Power Turquoise in the letters. And this was the one I was really worried I was gonna get a lot of body staining because it's such a highly pigmented glaze. And I wiped it back and I took the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and it was still showing like streaking around it, and I thought, oh, it's never going to burn off in the kiln, but it did. So that's perfect. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll hop on next time to show you what comes out of the kiln. Take care, everyone. So hey guys, I thought I would share a quick peek at my booth that will be opened at the Kensington Artisans Market this Saturday, opening at 10, I believe. So I just thought I'd give you a quick look at what I've got set up. So on this shelf, I've got some seaside stuff. So these are the seaside mugs, the little starfish dishes with the spoons, some down below there. And then up here, I've got a couple of mama bear mugs, some pretty little bumblebee mugs, some forest creature mugs, the fox. There's a glare because they're so shiny. And the bear, some PEI Girl mugs, and some different colors, whites, pinks, blues, cranberry. And, some teacups and saucers in purple and bubblegum pink. The little tiny bowls with the spoons. A couple of olive oil pourers. This is a utensil holder, or it could be a big vase too, whatever you want to use it for. And these are just some of my regular mugs. Big pink bowl up top. It's pink inside, I'm too short to show you. And then a pink vase. So, just a sneak peek at what's coming. And of course, I'll be adding stuff all summer long. So this is just the first kick at it. And I do hope to have a few more PEI Girl mugs out of the kiln before Saturday, but we'll see. Anyway, enjoy.